everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dree Led. Thank you for tuning in for another fun filled week where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We get you going, get you going, get you going through these tough times and beyond. So come on in the virtual room and have a seat so we can let's talk. I'm so excited that you guys are here to have fun with me. I want to recognize my live Let's Talk fam. If you guys are watching the show pre-recorded, just know that you can tune in every week on the Facebook channel Let's Talk with author Dree. There you can tune in and watch it live and ask questions and comment and things of that nature. All the information you see is scrolling at the bottom on how you can tune into the show, and as well as information on my books and my bio. So come on in the room so we can have a good time. All right, so let me see who is checking in and where they are checking in from. Let me take a look at my comments here. Yes, ATL's in the house. Hey, sis. Hey, Carla. She's in every week. I love that she supports the show and support me. She is not only a good friend, but my roller skating sister. So thank you for supporting me, girl. Yes, hubby is watching from the man cave, as one of the producers as always. And I see several of you watching. It's okay if you don't want to chime in or say anything. It's okay. I understand. You're probably a little shy. It's all good. So I'm so excited you guys are tuning in with me. And as you guys are coming in the room, if you feel up to commenting or asking questions, feel free to do so. So, you guys, this is what I call Healthy Living Friday. Yes, indeed. Healthy Living Friday, I chose to name it that simply because as we go into the holiday season, this year may be the first year where some people have lost some loved ones and they're going to be having the holidays without that loved one, and it's going to be tough. So I wanted to call it healthy living simply because you need to keep your mind good, your heart, your spirit, and your physical body strong, because your loved one would not want you mourning yourself to sick. And if you're not mourning a loss, still just be healthy, right? Just stay healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically. All this stuff in the news can just wear you down. So I wanted to call it Healthy Living Friday. And so tonight we're going to be talking to a very healthy, active young man, as I say. Mr. Tony Sturdivant is a bowler, an avid weightlifter, a roller skater, and a motorcyclist. Yes, he does it all. He'll be on soon to talk to us on how he stays motivated and how he continues to live a healthy lifestyle. So he'll be on shortly. But for right now, okay, I see some more tuning in. Hey, Mommy and Love. Mwah. I see she's tuning as well from Vegas. We got Vegas, ATL in the house, and several more of you. You guys just chime in. I won't say your name if you don't want me to call your name out. Just tell me where you're tuning in from. So meanwhile, we have a special message from our sponsor. Okay. Okay, there we have it, a message from our sponsor. All right. So it looks like we got some more people that tuned in while we were watching that message from our sponsor. Let's see here. Pamela from Detroit. What's up? Detroit in the house, my hometown. Let's see here. Deborah's from Detroit. She says she's Tony's skating partner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who else is tuning in. Yes, we have Cassandra from Detroit. Hey, lady, how are you? All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Talk. So, as I mentioned earlier, as we head into the Christmas holiday season, this is going to be a rough time for some people. So, I mentioned earlier that we want to keep our mind, our spirit, our heart, and our bodies healthy, right? So, I want to share something else with you guys that I think will be really, really good to keep in mind as we go through this holiday season. Oh, one other person here can't I forget about my cousin from Vegas tuning in. Love you, mwah, cousin Diane. Yes, indeed. So I got to recognize her because she tunes in every week. One of my loyal supporters. So let me go ahead and share this special message before we bring Tony on in. So here we go, you guys. I think this is going to be a special treat to kind of get you going. Okay, so let's cue everything up for you.
It's the same for all the people in the world. A million different ways just to be heard. All the more reason to be sad when hard words turn the good into the bad. We are all dependent on our future. Reason bursts right through worry mind. Something else that sets the stage. Can never blame a heart that makes the choice to do the best of what we find. If we could see through a million eyes, if we could see the wound, the truth, and everything, if we could listen to the rolling of the dimes, if we could hear 1,000 voices when they sing, oh, 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 oh. We believe what we've been taught by those before us. We close our eyes to what we know might lie ahead. Only listen to the voices that adore us. But the future will remember what we said. If we could see through a million eyes, if we could see the wound, the truth, and everything, if we could listen to the rolling of the dimes, if we could hear 1,000 voices when they sing, oh, 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 oh. I will never blame you if you're hurting. All the more reason not to break. If we could see through a million eyes, if we could see the wound, the truth, and everything, if we could listen to the rolling of the dimes, if we could hear 1,000 voices when they sing, oh, oh, oh. And they sing, oh, 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 oh.
Yes. What you guys think of that? I think that was something positive to lift your spirits, to get you going and lift you up, right? So, all right, you guys. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest. I'm so excited to have him on. So, here we go. Yes. Tony Sturdivant. He is 61 years old and a father of two sons. He's an electrical engineer working in the fast paced, high demanding automotive industry in Detroit, Michigan. He's been roller skating for 54 years, bowling for 50 years, working out and lifting weight for about 30 years, and a motorcyclist for 20 years. He just started snowboarding on a regular basis after trying it a couple years ago. Wow, this man is practically a triathlete in his own right. Everybody, help me welcome to the stage Mr. Tony Sturdivant. All right, we're going to bring him on in the room. Hey, Tony.
What's happening? How you doing, Dre Lat?
I'm good. You staying warm up there in Michigan?
You know what? Pretty much we are because really they saying that we're gonna be in the low 50s to the low 60s all next week. So
No, not Michigan. You gotta be kidding
Michigan,
me. Oh
Michigan.
my gosh.
Yep.
Wow.
Weather, not winter jacket weather.
Wow. No, well, hopefully some snow will come in time for Christmas for you guys. So I remember those Christmases, those white Christmases as we called them when I lived there. So hopefully you guys get some snow. So, I was just telling everybody, giving your bio about you and everything. And, I know inquiring minds want to know, how do you keep up with everything in your life and find time to stay healthy? How do you do it all? How do you balance it all?
It's definitely a balance because you have to like section out your things as far as what you want to do when it comes to healthy things. From my perspective, you have your winter sports and you have your summer sports, and when those seasons come around, you start to get more into it and become active around those seasonal sports.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So as I was telling the audience, you're an engineer, you're a father, and you work out. You got all this going on. That's amazing. Big ups to you on that. That's great.
Yeah.
So is there anything or anyone that motivates you when you have one of those days and you just want to lay on the couch and watch TV instead of just getting up and going to work out or
Not really, because what happens once you get to a point to where you working out on a consistent basis, your body takes over your mind. In the beginning, like for beginners, it's more of a mind taking over your body, because at that point, when your mind is taking over your body, those people, they will come home and lay on the couch, and their mind will tell them, no, we're not going to the gym today, and they won't. When your body takes over your mind and you come home tired, somehow or another, your body energizes you and will make you get up and go to the gym. Because what it is basically a reward too, because you may be dragging to get there, but once you start being active with all the equipment in there, the weights in there, the people in there, your energy change and you become more energized, and you'll be glad that you did go.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So we have some pics we want to share with
Okay.
the audience that you've given to me. And I want you to talk me through what is this? My goodness, you look like you're jamming.
That was probably in, I say, 1993-ish, 94 in Atlanta at this rink called Screaming Wheels, which used to be located on Stewart Avenue. The owner of that rink came from the Gary, Indiana Screaming Wheels and opened up that particular Screaming Wheels back then. And what you're looking at now is a Sunday night session that was geared more towards adults. What you see there is me, your husband, Mark, and the guy in the black, his name is Greg Washington, who's also a good friend of ours. And Greg had came down that weekend to hang out in Atlanta with us, and we took him skating that Sunday. And that was a picture that was captured at that particular time.
Wow, and you still rolling to this day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So tell me, what is this? Are those your skates? And what does it say on the back?
Yeah, the skates are the probably the latest pair of skates I bought, but they're about 7 or 8 years old. What's on the back is a name that I go by, and it says Skates and Weights. What you see, it says SK8S for skates, and then the N, and then weights W8S. So I've been using that name probably for about a good 10 years now, Skates and Weights. Then you can see that the picture where I'm sliding, which that was the younger days of me doing a one leg outside slide, and just by looking at the marks on the floor, it's telling you the distance that the slide was.
Wow.
But
On one leg.
that picture was captured like in the middle of the slide, so it was a wall down there. So it's still another 8 or 9 feet of that.
Oh my goodness. So you slid. Those marks are showing you sliding all on one leg. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness. That is amazing.
Right.
If you don't mind sharing, how old were you in that picture?
Probably about 34, 35.
And look at your arms. I bet your arms don't look like that now, huh?
That was in the process of starting to work out. I
Wow.
was going to the gym before then, but it just wasn't on a regular basis. It was probably like most beginners do about 3 or 4 months, and then you stop for about 5 or 6 months. Then you be like, I got to get back and go for 3 or 4 months. I think that went on probably from like age 28 to probably about 37, 38
Mm.
before I started going on a consistent basis and taking it a little more serious.
You a bad man. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Now tell me about this right here. Ooh.
This is one of the things where you start to age and you start to want to do things that most people would call dangerous. Um, I ended up getting a motorcycle license in 2003. At that time, I was 42.
Mm.
Most people at that age, they'd be like, no, I'm not about to get on two wheels,
Yeah.
especially two wheels that can take you about 120 miles an hour,
Whew.
or a little more. So that's one of those things where it's an unconscionable type of situation
So
that I
roller
look at
skating,
as a fun activity that I've always wanted to do.
so roller skating sliding on one leg wasn't enough. You had to take it up another notch to the bike, right?
Always, 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 always. Um,
Oh
test your
man.
spirits. Like
Oh
they
my
say, you only live once. Give it a try.
gosh. And
Mhm.
you shared, you sent me a video. I'm gonna share with everybody of this beautiful uh bike here. Let me see if I can cue it up for everybody. That's the picture of it. And of course, I'm gonna go over and see if I can so you guys can hear the engine roaring in this thing. Beautiful.
And that's an upgrade of what you just showed. Basically, when people get their little toys, they like to add accessories to it and
Oh,
make it personable, or something basically to their liking. So
wow.
it's custom to how I view the bike I wanted it to have.
Now how fast does it go? Are you allowed to say? Okay,
It
legally.
has 180 on the speedometer.
Oh, oh my gosh. And how fast have you got? How fast have you rode it?
No, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. I had it maybe for about when I first bought it brand new.
Mm,
I think after the first season, the second season, um, got on 696, and
whew.
me and a friend of mine I just went into the speedometer, couldn't go any further.
Oh my gosh. Man, that's amazing. That is so amazing that you are able to slide on one leg and then get on the bike. Oh my gosh. And you guys, it doesn't stop there. Okay. It does not stop there. So here's something else. You are the man. Now what is going on here?
That particular, I was well, I'm still pretty much am, but not as much as I was back then. But very much an avid bowler.
Mm.
To the point to, I think back then where you're looking at a picture now, I was probably on about 3 bowling leagues, maybe subbing on about 2. So I was probably bowling at least 4 to 5 days a week out of 7.
Oh my gosh.
Mm. And
Wow.
the picture you showing is a picture where I was bowling at an event for a skating event that was
Okay.
happening, and then
Okay.
those pictures were captured during that time.
Wow. Now you was telling me that you have some rings that you were able to win and some championships and so forth. Do you have those rings you want to show them? No?
Uh, I don't have them on me. All I have is a
Okay.
picture.
Y'all,
Uh,
you showed me like, I think, what was it, 3 or 4 rings? I'm like,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
my.
they're rings you get when you shoot 300s. Those are perfect game rings where you strike all the way through, and they award you a free ring. I got 4 of them.
Oh,
I got some plaques also from high games and things of that nature.
wow. So you just keep it going. You just do not let you're not letting your age take a hold of you whatsoever. That is amazing. Okay, so again, it doesn't stop there. Now he is snowboarding. Oh my goodness, no hands. Look at that.
Mhm.
Tell me about this picture.
That was did about 2 or 3 years ago at Pine Knob. I have a good friend of mine, and they have a ski club here in Detroit. And during the weekends, during the winter season, they have a ski program that kind of geared towards trying to get people of color out to start skiing. So they have a program to where they have lessons for people who want to get into skiing and snowboarding. And that was one of the times where she talked me into coming out, and I kind of liked it. And just from going out and doing it, it's something that I got interested in, and now kind of want to get into it a lot more. So you end up seeing some videos and pictures, more pictures of this type of stuff.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think it's fabulous that you are just still going. You are not letting nothing slow you down. So here is the meat and potato, what everybody saw on the flyer. Oh my God. That picture reminds me of Popeye, like, oh, tell us, how in the world do you get your arms so big like that? Please tell the secret.
Basically, working out is something that's you have to be dedicated and consistent in order to see change. If you're not dedicated and consistent enough, you won't see any change. It's something that you really have to focus on. You have to make time for it. You can't play around with it. Uh, a lot of times, it is discouraging for people who's starting off, but you have to stick with it in order to see a change. The more you go, the better you'll be at it. The more results you'll see, and it's basically you just have to give yourself time. A lot of people don't give themselves enough time because the change isn't coming quick enough, or they just get away from it, and they just have other things come into place to where they just want to go and do something else, which is a big distraction, as far as for when you want to you know make yourself more healthier. And you don't even have to go to the gym for a complete body change, complete body change, or for size. You can go to the gym to lose weight. All of it takes hard work, and you just have to be dedicated, and basically you just have to stick with it. Change doesn't come instantly, and I tell people, you know, they look forward to these like vacations to where the vacation is 6 months away, and I say no, that you're gonna pretty much look the same almost in 6 months away going on your vacation. You have to look forward to 2 or 3 years down the road if you want a serious change. The videos you see of these people who not only instruct but gives you good information about working out. These are people who put in a lot of time, and you best believe they're anywhere from 5 to 10 years to 40 years into the game, and the information they're giving you is great information.
Oh, wow. Now this is a video of you working out, lifting the weights. Do you have to have a particular diet to look at that? Good Lord. Is there anything you have to eat in particular in addition to lifting those weights or
Yes.
drinking anything?
Basically, people should look at food for when it comes to working out. They should look at food as a supplement to working out. You need certain foods. You have to eat certain foods and things of that nature prior to going into the gym. You need to eat certain foods and stuff to replenish your body once you come out the gym. Um, Food is a supplement. The right foods will give you the right look. You have to stay on a consistent. I ain't gonna say real diet like you trying to compete or anything, but you do have to eat the right foods in order to get the right results. Bad foods will continue to have your body looking bad, and it will make your body sluggish. You'll feel sluggish. The right foods help you work out better when you're in the gym. Will help you, reach your goals. Will help you, get the look that you're trying to achieve. And the one thing that people really don't emphasize on that is the biggest part of getting the look that you want is the rest. You have to get the rest after working out. There's a sleep requirement, 7 to 9 hours. Some people maybe can't do that. But you have to have your rest in order to repair what you just did when you was in the gym. The gym tears up your body. Food gives you nutritional nutrients for your body. Rest repairs it. Your immune system. Eating the right foods. The rest is the biggest part. If you're not resting well, then you're just doing it for the wrong reasons.
Wow. So with all that being said, what are some of the do's and don'ts? You always hear about these people going to gym and they say they come out 2 and 3 months and looking amazing. Like, so what are some of the do's and don'ts you would best
As
advise?
far as the don'ts,
Yeah.
it, you know what? It depends on what you're going into the gym for. Once you go to the gym, when you go to the gym, they have people that work there that'll give you an assessment. They will ask you what you're looking for when you come to the gym, and then they will give you an assessment of trying to figure out what you're good at, where you're strong at. If how your cardio, how your strength, that they go through those motions. To me, some gyms give great assessments. Some gyms give bad assessments. I wouldn't put a person through too much of a rigorous assessment because you basically could be taking the person to where they will say, if I got to go through all of this just to get to where I want to be or look how I want to look, I'm not coming in here for this.
Mm.
Um, it's, you can't really push a person's body when they first coming into the gym to want to be interested, want to change. You need to kind of just basically kind of guide them through, how a workout is on a beginner's level. Like if a person was to come to me and I was to give them an assessment, I would take them to all the machines where you got to use the pen to adjust the weight. And I wouldn't put the weight on each machine no more than 10 to 30 pounds, because what I want the person to get used to body movement, how to move the body when you're on that machine, the muscle group that is working when you're on that machine. I would give you 10 reps because I want you to feel what it's like when you're doing the motion of that machine for that particular body part. Too much weight and the form is going to be awful. The results are going to be none.
Mm.
So you have to kind of start up. You want a person to, it for me, giving a person a body assessment. When I put a person on that machine, I tell them to do 10 reps. When they get up, they may say, "Well, that was kind of light. I can do more weight than this." That's not the objectivity that I'm trying to get. I'm just trying to get you to see the motion of how this machine works and the muscle group that is working. You do those 10 to 15 reps and you're new coming into the gym, you're talking about that wasn't enough weight. When I finish taking you through all these machines for the different body parts that can go from your shoulders down to your calves, the next day or the next morning, you
You gonna
you
feel
would
it.
know why I just gave you the lightweight to play with as far as being a new person, working out in the gym.
Oh wow.
Because some people, it's a different soreness. Um, new people's soreness hurts a little more because their body is not used to doing that type of activity. The older or the person that's been in the gym more, that soreness is kind of different, and it's like a stimulant type of soreness that is gratification that you work that muscle out and you getting a result from it. And that's basically, how, you should look at when you go to the gym, um, as far as, as a new beginner. Uh, Personal trainers are okay. Some will give you a free workout the day that you sign up just to see if you like it. The cost will scare you, definitely, when you
Oh
when
wow.
they tell you how much it costs just for a session. But they went through their training, they got their certifications. The more certifications you get, the more money you're going to be rewarded. As far as being a trainer.
Mm.
Some trainers I've seen put people through things that I would never.
Oh
They're
wow.
good trainers, and then they're bad trainers, and
Mm.
they're trainers who, to me, the best trainers are the ones who have put the time into the gym. And
Mm.
I say, you have put 5 to 10 years into the gym, and now you want to be a trainer. You have trainers who probably never been in a gym, but now they want to be a personal trainer, and they go take the class, and they get their little gym time, they get their little certificate, and the person you see looks like they never worked out.
Wow. And they want to tell you what to do. Wow.
They pretty much don't interact with the people who they see that has a body of a workout person. They're gonna gear their attention towards the new beginner who don't know any better.
Okay. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I understand why
Right,
they.
right, right.
Oh my goodness.
And you know, we you know, it's a few of us. You know, we'll be in the gym and we'll look at the trainer how they train the person. We just shake our head, be like, because we know that the person they're training is not going to stick around.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. And in regards to sticking around, how long does it take before you can see true results the right way? How long would you say?
Depending on what type of results you're looking for.
Okay, so
um,
somebody wants guns like you, as they call them. How long does it take to get them arms
um,
for guys?
I put it to you this way: when I walked into the gym and I uh, basically had the mindset of saying, okay, if I can go to college for 4 years to get a degree, I'm going to put 4 years into this just to see what happens. Because you know, it's been guys who have told me that it's going to be 3, 4, 5 years before you start to see
Ooh,
the muscle results that you really want to see, and it's true. It is so true, people.
wow.
Don't get fooled by the 30, 60, 90 days, 1 year situations. No, no, no. Your body has to know what's being done to it. It takes a minute for your body to react to what you are doing to it.
Mm,
It's not simple and it's not quick and it's not easy. You have to be dedicated and consistent. Um, it takes a minute. It takes a minute. You know, the
mm,
people there are many ways to gain weight and lose weight, and unfortunately, the quick ways are the bad ways.
mm. Oh, wow. So what is a day in a life for you? Say, for example, as you know, I'm a skater, so I know about the skate parties. Let's say a big skate party is coming up. How do you determine, do you go to the gym and lift weights or do you skate? Like, how do you balance all of what you're doing with your body so you're not crawling off the floor or crawling out of the car?
Now, you're talking about doing a skating event or just at home
just
regular?
just just period. Skating,
Oh,
riding your bike, snowboarding,
okay.
all of that. How do you balance it all?
Well, basically, the most important activity that I'm doing at the moment is the gym.
Okay.
I do the gym 5 days a week. Two
Okay.
days is rest days. I rest Monday and I rest Friday. Your body needs a rest. You can't beat it up and don't get no rest. If you don't get any rest for what you're doing to your body, you're destroying your body, and you know you destroy your body to the point to where it won't physically recuperate
Mm,
the right way like it's supposed to. So um, with that said, I portion out all my other activities since the gym portion is more important. I skate. I don't skate as much as I used to where I used to do, 3, 4 days a week of skating. Now I skate maybe twice a month um,
okay.
because I don't want to really exhaust myself because of the time I spend in the gym. So you kind of gotta play it, to how you're feeling. If I don't feel it, I don't go. And like I said, the other things are seasonal. The snowboard is seasonal.
Okay.
Motorcycle is seasonal. Bowling, I do. I'm not on league now, but my son likes to bowl, so me and him will go just to play around once a week, really on a Saturday. But the bad thing about that is we go after I come from the gym. So basically,
Ooh.
I'm exhausted trying to play around with him at the bowling alley because I'm beat from coming out of the gym. But I don't want to take away from his time,
Yeah.
because that's time that he wants to spend with me and do
Yeah.
something that he likes. So, I just muster up the energy and, we go bowling every Saturday.
That's awesome. That's
Mhm.
awesome. I love it. And earlier I was saying how you're 61. You do not look 61. Your mindset is not of a 61
Oh
year old.
no.
Like, and I gotta believe that a lot of that is attributed to your activity, just staying
Oh
healthy.
yeah. Yeah.
And then do you listen to any particular music or read any quotes to make sure that you're mentally healthy as you're doing all this activity? Do they go hand
On,
in
well, for working out, yeah, I go in there with my iPod. I
hand?
don't
Okay.
take my cell phone in there.
Ah.
Uh, I guess okay, I get into it. Cell phones is a distraction, point
Mm.
blank distraction. I see people who come in there for an hour and a half, and if you total up the time, the hour of it is on the cell phone, the 30 minutes is on the workout.
Wow.
And I give those people 3 to 4 months and they'll be gone because what happens is they're not going to see the results just from playing around on their cell phones. It's a distraction. I,
Okay.
my cell phone is in my locker or in the car. I do have an Apple Watch because, just in case my son needs to contact me or a relative or something like that, I can still be reached, via, the,
Hmm.
the Apple Watch, which allows me to text or talk. But that's it. No social media scrolling, any of that. None of that. Because you got to take it serious. A lot of people don't. You
Hmm.
go in there and you play around, you're gonna get a play around body.
Oh, wow. Now, when you're in there, are there women in there working out and
Mm-hmm.
building up the upper body?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You have different types who come in there for different things. There are some who want to come in there, for classes, and they do things to where they're into weight loss. Some just want to do something that's just active.
Okay.
It's not going to give them any type of change that they're looking for, but they're just keeping their body active and moving. It's good to do that. You want your bones to be lubricated. Keep them active, keep them moving. Uh, pick activities that would do that. Pick activities where you have to use your legs, you have to use your arms, you have to use your body. Just for any type of thing that's a little more strenuous than just walking around. That gives you a good insight of healthy living.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. You guys make sure you funnel in your questions for him. I'm looking at the comments, Tony, and they're just scrolling, just
All
adding stuff. So share with us, what parting words of advice would you share with anyone that wants to get in there and get some body mass and get working out? Any parting?
um, I, basically, go in the gym first and kind of see if it's for you. It's not for a lot of people. You,
Okay.
you got to see if it's for you. Um, a lot of people like the way the results are when they see it on other people. They just don't know how hard the work is to get that result, to maintain that result, to change different habits, so that you keep the results. You got to look at it that way. Some people they will go in there and it can get discouraging for some people, especially when you see people who have been in there for a while and you see the results that they gotten. Uh, I'm one of the ones that get discouraged by. Sad to say, but yeah, they, it's a lot of times, that people will be working on equipment, and I can come and get on equipment next to them, and they would either sit there and look at you, or they would get up,
Oh,
basically because it's the person's looks. It can discourage some people and it can motivate people. The ones that get motivated, they come and ask you questions. Those are the ones I like, because then that they're interested. So you try to give them feedback on what it takes, uh, what you need to work on, how you need to work on it, what type of results are you looking for. Are you looking to lose weight in certain areas? Are you looking to gain muscle in certain areas? Now those are the people that I really like to talk to, because you could tell they're interested, and you just give them words of encouragement, to keep going, and let them know it's not easy, but you're gonna love the results once you start seeing what it does to your body.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's take a look at some of these comments and
Okay.
questions. I'll read them to Tony. You guys keep them coming in. There's so many people saying, hey, what's up, Tony? Of course, your skate family, people from Detroit. Let's see here. Let me just take a look here. Okay. So going through here. Oh, somebody said they've been telling you you need to be a trainer.
Oh yeah, I hear that all the time.
That?
I went and got a body assessment from a personal trainer, and I over exceeded uh, what they put me through, especially at my age. And
Mm,
the lady told me that you need to go and become a personal trainer and get certified, because you will be a great example to a lot of people, that come in here to work out. So yeah, I hear it all the time, especially when you have when you get to when you're working out and you have a certain look. Uh, the look I have, you don't see this on most people in their early 60s. Not at
no, you
It's
don't.
very, very, very few. They're out there, but it's very, very few. And I guess what I put myself through is, to me, I'm trying to not only prove a point, but I'm just trying to show people that when you get into certain activities, it is beneficial to the body.
Yes.
Especially when it's a resistant type of activity that you're putting yourself through. It
Mhm.
is very helpful. People tell you all day long that muscle is very much more healthier for the body than fat,
Mm,
and you can see that basically just through what the doctors tell people when they come with doctor visits. You need to get rid of the body fat. You need to get rid of this. You need to, start working out, doing something active, if it's not even going to the gym, because it's it comes with health risk that people don't seem to understand.
mhm.
You know, Cross my fingers, pray to God, I'm blessed. Um, I haven't been to the doctor in a while, except for just your regular checkup, for your prostate and colonoscopy, the regular things like that. And I know prescriptions. I'm not on anything.
Wow.
Um, Basically, they look at me and they be like, are you sure you're your age? Because
Right. Wow.
they say that when they give me my results of my exam, they just tell me that your results are of a person that's in their early to mid 30s.
Wow. That's amazing. That's awesome. Especially right now with all the things that are going on with obesity and diabetes. And you, like
Mhm.
you said earlier, you've got to get up, you got to move and
Got to.
do
You
something.
got
You have to.
it's you know it, you have to. You can see it all around you. Definitely.
Mhm.
Um, just like you, when we grew up, when we were younger, and, when we were young kids and stuff like that, the only people we seen that was overweight was our grandparents and great grandparents.
Right.
At that time, they was in their 50s, 60s, and 70s when they had put on the weight. Now it's kids that's just
Hmm.
starting in their teens, that's almost the size of what my grandparents were.
Yep.
And I hate to see that, because by the time they get to the age of 50 and 60 of what our grandparents were,
Hmm.
they're gonna double in that size.
Exactly.
And it's something that's not gonna oh, I got this, they call it baby fat or youth fat, or it's not good. You
No.
and a big contributor to that is also the foods of today compared to the foods of what we ate when we were growing up. Um,
And we
we,
were active. They sit and play video games all day, you know?
yeah. So you have to definitely watch out for the foods you eat.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing I see at the grocery store too, people, like I said earlier, foods are supplements to your activities. You need food before you do the activity. You need food after you do the activity. I see in the grocery store, people have all the right kind of foods in their buggy, but just by looking at them, I could tell there's no type of activity in their life. And you have to do something uh, that will utilize that food. You can't just eat it and then sit around. That food is made. Look at it this way: food is gasoline for a car. Food for your body is just like gasoline for a car.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you eat it, and it gives you the energy to go out and do what you need to do. Just like put gas in your car. No gas in the car,
Ain't
you're
going
not
nowhere.
going anywhere. Yep.
Mhm. It's so
That's what
true.
that's what that's what the right foods do for your body as well.
Speaking of food, somebody want to know, what does your day consist of? Like, what do you eat? Your diet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're curious about that.
Um, on the weekdays, I get up in the morning, eat three fruits, two oranges, a banana. Um, After that, I have a bowl of oatmeal, and that's probably around because the first thing I do is when I get up is the fruits, and then about 9, 10 o'clock, I have a bowl of oatmeal, um, and then I have a lunch, something with protein in it for lunch because basically what I'm doing, and for what I uh, the goals that I'm trying to do in the gym, I'm fueling my body up to get ready for the gym. Most people, they can get up, eat something, and go to the gym early in the morning. I can't do that. I can't do that at all. I need a fully fueled body before I go into the gym.
Mm,
Some people, they can eat a bowl or something or a couple of fruits, and then their workout time is like 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning.
mm.
That's too early for me. My body is not working. I put some food in it. So yeah. So it's a fruits, oatmeal, lunchtime something, protein, carbs, and then I go to the gym. And then after the gym, I come home and just eat a good dinner or something that's that's healthy. Some type of meat, fish, chicken, mostly chicken breast with vegetables. I eat about 2 or 3 chicken breasts when I get home, with some type of side vegetable on the side.
Okay.
Because right now I'm putting my body through a different change. I do care about the bulk part of it, but now I'm more into the look because what I'm doing now is I'm trimming down my waist a lot, uh,
Okay.
getting rid of all of the body fat around my waistline. Still doing stuff to increase the shoulders, chest, back, and arms area, but
Wow.
I'm taking my body through more of a figurative look now. It's um, you'll see it, y'all.
Okay.
People will see it. For the ones who haven't seen me and for the ones who have seen me, it's definitely a transformation because I'm starting to see it. At first, I couldn't see it, but what really tells you that you're going in the right direction is when people come up to you in the gym and ask you, "What are you doing?"
Mm,
Because I can see that you're changing, your look now. So when you hear that type of motivation, then you know that you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. So you need to seriously consider about being a trainer. Definitely. All the comments in here,
Mhm.
you're gonna have to go back and look at the comments, Tony, because
Okay.
everybody's going to. One last question.
Okay.
I can't ask you all of them, but somebody said, how should a 60-year-old look like?
It look they just look around. Basically, I don't know how a 60-year-old should look like.
No
Uh,
obesity, probably, right?
you're right. When you see them, uh, basically you could tell that they're probably of age. Um, some work out, but you could tell that it's not to the extent to where you see a big change and know that they're not of that age.
Right.
It's just that I've been doing it for such a long time, and as I aged, it has benefited. It has benefited me.
Okay. Okay. Well, you're doing an awesome job. Awesome job. Keep it up. You're definitely motivating all of us to make sure we stay on top of our healthy game and
Yes,
just
yeah,
keep working
do that.
out.
It's like I said, do something healthy. You got to get out and move. Just
Mhm.
walking is okay. I see people, in my neighborhood walking constantly all the time, which is good. It's a good cardio. It keeps the limbs oiled. It keeps the organs, being in a basically receptive type of condition to where stuff is getting worked on. It is getting you motivated, moving. Things are being done to your body that's more benefited than just sitting around. So walking is cool. um I don't know how many personal trainers tell you this, but resistive weight training is the number one calorie fat reduction exercise you can do.
Oh,
Um, you have to get on the weight machines, the plate loaded machines, the free weight machines. You have to, in order to see the best way to burn fat
okay.
off your body. Um, the like I said, the food is a supplement that helps the look uh, come much better. But and the rest is the most important part. But that's the number one way to burn fat, is dealing with those weights. Uh, Other things they contribute to weight loss, um, but the best one is resistive all the
Resist.
way.
Now,
All
I ride a stationary bike 12 miles
mhm,
a week.
okay.
So I have heard that putting those ankle weights on your legs, is that
Mhm.
similar to what you're talking about?
That's
With
resistive. That's
okay.
resistive.
Okay.
Even if you were to tighten up the tension on the bike as far as pedaling,
Hmm.
which gives resistive, you're going to really start to work on your quad muscles, which are the
Okay.
front thighs of your body, when you start to put more resistive training, on those body parts.
Okay. That's awesome
Make,
advice.
getting on a stationary bike and making it easy to pedal, you're not doing that.
Not doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the
That's
incline.
that's like getting on the bike and going downhill and you just
You just
pedaling
coast.
away and there ain't nothing going right. Right now, you put that you put
Absolutely.
you put them gears on about 10 and pedal up the hill.
Yeah.
Now you doing something.
Exactly. Well, you need to think about becoming a trainer. Think about that. I think you
I'll
would
think
be
about it.
awesome.
I think,
Everybody's in the comments saying, awesome job, great inspiration. So think
mhm.
about that, Tony. That might
I'll-
be something you should get into.
I,
Definitely.
I, I will as soon as this big three automotive leave me alone. You know how they can be.
Yes.
Oh, wow. People ask me, it was like, they be trying to give me, up here, skate land is from 9 to 1 on Sundays. And a
Okay.
lot of people be asking me, why don't you come out to skate, come out to skate? And I'll be like, I can't make it because I have to be up. I have to get up at 4:30
Mm,
because on Monday mornings I have to talk to people in China and Germany for 5 and 6 a.m. meetings, and
mm.
I'm not gonna come in here, get home at about 1:30, shower, and then you're really not gonna get any sleep because you're
Yeah.
gonna be kind of energetic just from skating. So it'll be 3 o'clock, 3:30, and my eyes will get real heavy, knowing that I got to get up in another hour to talk to these people,
Mhm.
and I don't want to do that because that's the bread and butter,
Absolutely.
and I have to be on my p's and q's because I'm telling these people how to program an electronic module that's going to
Ooh,
go in their vehicle, and I can't be giving them misinformation and
wow.
be about to fall over in my sleep. So
That's
I
right.
I venture that rink on days when they're I either know I don't have meetings that Monday morning or it's holiday Mondays.
That's when you get it in. Well, big
Right.
ups to you. I look up to you. That's awesome. Doing it on the automotive end. As you know, I retired from auto industry, so I know exactly what you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about. And you
Right.
staying active and you're a dad. So awesome. You are a huge
Thanks.
inspiration. Keep
Thanks.
doing what you are doing,
Hey.
sir. And you're welcome to come back here anytime to give us some workout tips. Look, I might
Uh,
make you the Let's Talk trainer, right? The
mhm.
official trainer.
Pretty. Hey, and always keep fueled up.
Oh yeah, the
'Cause
water.
this water right here, eternal. This is the best tasting water that you can get. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I
I think
tease
I got a
people.
picture of it. I got a picture.
Okay, I tease people and tell them that the shape of that bottle is the shape you can be in when you go to the gym, because it is excellent water. I've been on this water for about 2 years,
Mm,
and I love it. I love it.
awesome. Awesome. Well, we appreciate you so much for coming on Let's Talk. Like I said, I love to have people that's going to inform. You informed us, you inspired us, and you definitely motivated us. So thank you so much, Tony. And I
No
will make
problem. Thanks for
sure,
having me. Yeah.
yeah, make sure
Mhm.
you check out the comment section. It's blowing up.
Okay. Okay. I surely will. I surely
Okay,
will.
see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
bye. Oh, wow. As you guys know, that was Tony. Yes, he is amazing, you guys. If I could just, whoo. So thank you so much for coming on, Tony, to definitely motivate us. And for those of you that are on the couch, get up, get up. We got to get up, get you moving, right? So thank you, Tony, once again for coming on. Let's talk. So as we enter the holiday season, as I said earlier, we want to make sure that our minds, our spirits, our hearts are healthy, as well as our bodies. Make sure you guys go out there and get that booster shot if you have not, because that's what they're finding with the Omicron. If you're boosted up, it's very, very mild symptoms. So please, and I know it's controversial, but it's been so many people on their deathbed, literally, that wish they had gotten vaccinated. So make sure you guys do that, okay? So as we close out the show, I just want to tell you guys, this is my motivational, positive thought for the day. It's unknown, but I saw it on the internet. And it says, it is health that is the real wealth, not pieces of gold and silver. So that is so true. If you got your health, you can do just about anything. If you got all the money in the world, but you got bad health, you can do hardly anything. So you guys stay healthy, stay strong, be safe out there. And if no one's told you they loved you this week or today, know that I love you. And we'll see you next week. And with those words, I'm out.